This is WhoDat T. Yes, I'm running the hunt right now. Cover championship. I don't know where that guy that Tone's at. He must be eating a pot of hog tails or something because that big sucker, he wants to come with against WhoDat T? Against me? He's not even here. Where's he at? He must be eating that pie he was talking about.
Jabroni, if you don't shut your mouth, finally the cover champ has made his presence known, and I'm here to whoop your candy ass and go pop some bottles of champagne back in the locker room and hang out with my buddies JD Flair and eat a lot of pie. So let's get this ass whooping started, son.
McSann, why did you let this man in the office? We're going to talk later, McSann. We're going to talk later.
Your cover champ is here. This is for the Hunt Cover Championship.
That's all I got to say. So I hope everybody's having a good night because you're about to see some high-flying tightrope action. You might see a bookend. You might see a rock bottom. Who knows? Or tone bottom, like he likes to say. But at the end of the match,
you're definitely going to see that.
At the end of the match, you're going to see. Oh, yeah, we're not going to see that. I tell you that. We're definitely not going to see that. You might see the spin-a-rooney, but you're not going to see that.
The tone's going to get you tonight, son. So tonight, surreal cover match. The final book of the night is a surreal cover. That is the book we're going to vote on. The books we're showing you now are the books we hunted down during the 2 weeks that we've been away hunting. So jabronis, get ready. We're going to show 4 books. The 5th book is going to be surreal cover, and that's when you vote. If you don't know the rules, then sit down and shut up and listen to the tone.
And this ain't the electoral college, too. Every vote counts. Every vote matters. So to remember, vote for WhoDat.
So since I'm the champ, Chump, you go first.
So I'm going to show a book that I got from those guys. People have been getting packages from those guys. They've been contacting a lot of people saying who they should get nominated next time. So my thought is this to tell people, I just want to give a shout out to Jeffrey and Tony. They got some packages. But Jeffrey, since you were the last recipient, throw some ideas in your comments because they're looking for next recipient for those guys' box. That's what the message I received because I threw some ideas out there, and that's how it gets moved along. But enough talking about that. I'm going to show the Niobe, and it's signed by the artist on the cover. I got this from those guys, popped up, didn't know it was signed, and then I saw it shining real nice in that Mylar, just like I'm going to shine that last cover real nice, turn that sun sideways.
Copyright infringement, Jabroni trying to steal the tone's move. Hush it up, because the tone's about to electrify you one more time, and I'm going to come from down under and make you wonder when I show you this electrifying cover, and I'm talking about none other than Michael Turner. It's a burner, son. Look at that witchblade right there, early Michael Turner. It's electric, isn't it, baby? Look at that right there. The tone always got the fuck. Look at that move, baby. Look at it.
Michael Turner.
You can't go wrong
women in the rain. That girl looks like she has a cold. She must have the flu.
Yeah, there's something on there, but it ain't what y'all know what you're talking about.
All right, for my second book that I got, purchased this off of Instagram, IG, like the kids like to call it. This one came straight out of California. So you know it's sipping a little gin and juice. So we got Ninja Turtles, Usagi Ojimbo, the ultimate team up from San Diego Comic-Con, exclusive cover, got that sucker for probably would be like a steal of a deal, like half the price of what it's going for on eBay. So there you go. WhoDat's bringing, always got to bring some turtles.
Sorry, Jabroni, you bored me. I had to leave the room for a second. You were talking about something, and the tone lost train of thought because it was so boring. But let the tone get back to showing some stuff that electrifies people and not bore them. So I'm going to show you this right here. This is the Rebirth son, Tyler Kirkham. He knows how to burn them because he knows how to turn them. And you know what I'm talking about. Look at that, son. Yeah, you like to be in that classroom right there, wouldn't you? Teach me a little something, Catwoman. Yeah.
You know what? I'm tired. I'm tired of talking. I'm tired. Yes, the bag is coming off. The bag is coming off. I'm dropping the bag. This might not be for the last round. Guess what? You guys are going to remember this. Like the tone, like to say low grade is better than no grade. Giant size X-Men, number one.
Ref.
You know what?
Oh.
Look at that. And then it's off white to white pages. Pretty good page quality.
He hit me
Look
with
at that sucker.
No grade. Slaps. Ref, where you at, ref?
And I love CGC making these slabs nice and tight.
I respect that move. It was a dirty move, son, but the tone's not done yet. So the tone, I'll let you know this is a real cover, son. If you don't know what a surreal cover is, let me show you a little homage to one of them. And this is what I call a little zombification by Arthur Statham. But you know what it is, Marvel Zombies. That's a little Nick Fury right there. And that's a little Steranko homage, baby. And that's a little surrealism for you. That's what we're looking at. Yeah, you're trying to flash with your fancy spinner Rooney move back there a second ago, Sam, but we're really talking about realism here.
Surrealism. How about surreal of this? Farmhand number 2 just got optioned. It's going to be on TV, AMC. That's surreal. A man as a tree. You don't get any surreal as that. Look at it. Didn't he cut the tree? The guy got the chainsaw cut the tree. What? And he cut the arms. Look at it. Cut the arm. What kind of person does that? What kind of person does that? I tell you what type of person does that. A person named the Tone. He got some issues.
Let me tell you something, son. That book was interesting, but the colors run red. That whole book in line is dead because I'm about to show you something that's going to get you hard like lead. And here you go, Fred. Right there. Look at that. Catwoman number 1, virgin. Yeah, look at that. I doubt if she's a virgin, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, that's a nice cover right there. Look at that. Yeah. Look at that Catwoman right there. And you might consider that a little surrealism because the background is real, but the front is fake. And I think everything is fake on her, too, on the front.
Oh, man. I think Big Papa Rump would like that comment.
Yes. Shouts out to Big Papa Rump.
Shouts out to I want to do this. Shout out to the whole team back there in the locker room, holding it down, slab down, the hunt, cover championship, YouTube championship. We got all the championships in the locker room. All I know is we got the biggest roster out there.
Yes,
biggest roster. So
CBF.
If you want to join the CBF, contact any one of the people on the roster, and you are welcome. If you want to have some fun, throw down, have some laughs, have some drinks.
That's right.
You about that action? Come with it.
Don't be scared. It's only an ass whooping, son.
So
we got one. I got one book left. My final book. You got one move left, son.
we on the surreal book.
The surreal book's all I got left.
But I want to show this since you showed some titillation. I just want to show that. I thought it was you had me standing upright, Tone. I'm sorry. I had to show it for the crowd. Yeah, I mean, look at that. Look at that.
It shouts out to the Hunt World Champion Biggie Shack he's in the
building.
Right
oh man, I have to give.
Shouts out to the champ.
Shouts out to the champ. Thank you for coming in and arriving, gracing us with your championship.
That is right.
All right. This surreal cover is done by a hot artist. It is a modern book. And for me to keep it, it has to be amazing. So I'm coming with something modern, something out of my wheelhouse. So you know what WhoDat T comes with. He usually comes with the silver, the bronze, the hot keys. Okay?
If you pull out a jock cover, son, I'm going to smack you across the head.
There was not a jock. This is a hot artist cover. This is Alex Ross, my buddy. Look at that. What is that, a mountain going to eat the Hulk? And guess what? It's the first appearance of All Above I think I
That's a
said it
nice cover.
right.
But if you're gonna go surreal, let's be real. You gotta go back to the silver, and the only man that delivers back then is Steranko, Nick Fury 7, baby, and that's what I'm talking about. Surrealism, right there, baby. Look at that. Nick Fury is running from those black guys in the back, and
The
I ain't talking
one
about those
below
black
all.
guys.
The one up below all. You right, 90 MF, and you know, you guess what, 90. You can be. You can
Talking
be
about surreal
after.
cover, son. That's a homage to a real
You
surreal
two might
cover.
be 90 sometimes, but not tonight, 90. But you can
Yeah.
also vote for me if you want to get a match after JD Flair. How about that? How
Surreal
about that?
cover right there. Look at that.
Look
Look
at
at that
it.
Nick Fury Steranko goodness.
We need some golden age.
Steranko goodness right there, baby. You can't go
Look at
wrong.
that.
Surreal cover right there.
Look at that. Look at that Hulk cover. Alex Ross does it time and time
But
again.
Steranko is the legend, baby. Steranko puts it down.
And then guess what? Alex Ross is out of New York. Harlem, close enough. I don't know if he's in that area, but
It
I'm out of
doesn't matter.
Harlem. Got the
Steranko,
New
baby.
York hat on. I gave you the hand.
Steranko is the man. Every
Gave you the
time he
hand.
got a plan, he smacked the man that drew Batman. He smacked him in the face, son.
And
You
remember
can't.
all the books I've shown. Don't just vote on this book. He is a living letter. Thank you, 90. Thank you, 90. As I'm drinking a daiquiri.
Steranko's the living legend that'll beat up everybody, son. I'll put my money on Steranko in any fight. And it looks like the Tone running away with this one, son. The Tone is still the cover champ. I'm going to call it. Yeah, I'm calling it. The Tone's the cover champ still. Because I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
And guess what? Guess what?
Yeah.
Since y'all didn't vote, if y'all gave me enough votes, I was sending this off to somebody who voted for me. Guess
Oh, you
what?
liar! You liar!
I was sending it on. I was sending it on. Don't try to change your votes now.
And shouts out to that heel Y290 for voting against me, so I lose my title. That is a great heel move. I call you out on it. I see you, son. I'm breaking kayfabe now. We're breaking kayfabe. Match is over. The Tone won, but I had a good time, man.
I'll the chat. I'll have to say that was a good pick of a cover.
Yeah, both of them, I think. Yeah.
I had other ones I was thinking about, but I was thinking about the Venom because that's obviously somebody told me.
Yeah, I think you could have pulled it with that one. You could have pulled it. You should have pulled that. I think you would have.
I went with the hot read, the Immortal Hulk, Alex Ross, so and I was, hoping for a wonder, but
hey, I had to overcome a giant size X-Men, so forget all y'all.
and I literally got that giant size X-Men today because I opened it up. So I was like, you know what? I'm gonna show it as the book I got today. And shout out to that Spider-Man booth because that's why I got this from. I won this like long time ago because I sent this off in May. Well, CGC received it in May 4th, and I just got it back.
Dang, really?
Yeah, I just got it back. So that's how far behind they are on value tier.
Is that one you're gonna keep in the, or is that fuel for the fire?
Let me see if I can reach it. I'm gonna ask the chat. So which one I should keep? So,
y'all get to vote on this. Y'all get to vote on which one. We get more voting going on here.
I already know. I don't even care what they vote for. I know which one I'm keeping. Should I keep the 9.2 or the 2.5?
How about you send somebody the 9.2 and you send me the 2.5 and I'll send you the 1.8 I got. It's fine.
But I'm just joking around. But I think I'm gonna keep. Honestly, it probably will. When I have doubles, I usually sell the doubles, but I'm gonna keep it for a little while. It might show up on the New York Warriors auction this Tuesday that I'm supposed to be on. But
Are you gonna start it at? I would start that at a base like price because like
The GPA is 673 at
really.
this grade. At this grade, 673. That's
Wow.
without any new announcements. So that's why I'm like, I don't know, because that is attached. It's attached. I could have kept it as is and just kept it as a reader copy, but it was kind of, if you can't see it, it's kind of chipping away. It's kind of hard to see, but it's not in the best of condition.
Hold on. Let me highlight this one. Look. I
get first. Man, you got a 2.5 to worry about. You got a little one you coming soon, so I remember that when I had to sell my whole collection when my wife got pregnant.
Oh,
and
man.
I started all over. So, if 90, if you want to buy it, hey, bro, since you said it, we can work something out. But you
heard it here first, 90.
I've worked things out with other people in the CBF. I'll just leave it as that. So, but it's not if you don't have that. This is a great. And Tony will tell you 1.8, 2.5. This is where you probably want to be at right now for this book. I can tell you that right now because this that 9.2 I bought like 2 years ago. Bought it like 2 years ago.
Yeah, you got to have you got to have the low grades. Get some low grades, man.
Yeah,
they ain't gonna hurt.
This is a great. I mean, if I didn't have the 9.2, I'd be more than happy with this one because
exactly
it's almost $1,000 for that 2.5, and I don't even want to tell you what the 9.2 goes for.
Look, like I said, I bought this back in the day for like $2 something, and now it's like it's doubled what I paid for it. So
I bought the 9.
Because it's signed. It's signed. So your 2.5 is about the same price as this one right now. So mine's about the same price as yours because mine's signed. But if you sign yours, it goes up.
Yeah. So I mean,
like 90, that's a good investment, bro. Like if you get that book and you get it signed, it just increases the value of your book.
Yeah. And then a lot of the people besides Lynn Wine and I obviously Herb, because you would want Herb to sign his Wolverines on it. But besides those two, a lot of you can get.
Look, this is a former Hunt championship. This was a former Hunt World Championship right here. I dethroned Triple W with this one.
If you want to see the screw job book, I can throw it out.
Oh, throw it out. Hey, look. They didn't even look. I didn't even do the chat's elbow tonight. I just came in and put the slab down. I did the slab. So I survived the slab shot too tonight. So yeah, from a giant size X-Men. Go tell somebody that.
There you go, 1.5.
Yeah,
got the Iron Man label.
That is an infamous book. It's famous because Jeffrey beat that book with no book.
And I think it would have got higher grade even being detached, but it's missing a chunk out.
Oh, let me zoom in on it so they can see. There you go. Show the front again.
So the front looks nice, even though it's not it's detached cover. But I mean, look at the front. It looks.
I need that. I need that book.
I would say definitely wait probably 6 more months because this book actually went up since he killed Robert Downey Jr.
That's crazy.
It actually went up. I looked at the price of this one. It was at like 25 or 26, and now it's 31.
Dang. Let me give a couple quick shots out to the chat. We got Y290. We got the Hunt World Champion, Immortal Biggie Shack in there. We got Mr. Garrell, the bad guy himself. Mr. Garrell, if you have not seen Mr. Garrell do Razor Ramon, my God, man, that dude kills it.
He said, "What I got for $1? I got this for free. Is that close enough? Is that close enough? I got this for free."
And then we got Amazing Asian. We got Comic Head 84, another former Hunt champion. We got Unruly Simeon, Stone Cold Steve Whiting in the chat. We got Collectible Paper and Mr. Gretzky 9966. And I still love you, Mr. Gretzky, even though you voted against me.
And I'll give you backstory, Mr. Gretzky. Mr. Gretzky's been around a long time. And I think he knows me way back in, I think, the We Love Comics panel days and auction, all that stuff. He's been
Oh,
around, I
okay.
think,
Well,
that long.
hold
So
on. I don't mean to interrupt you. I forgot one person. Shouts out to my boy State Puff, man. I didn't mean to forget you, bro.
so like all those, like, so he's been around, like, that's one of that, if it was Gretzky on the show, I would have voted for Gretzky too. I mean, I've known him for a long time. He'd have got my vote as well. But I know I've had a lot of fun. I like doing this. I like hunting for stuff.
Yeah, man.
Like I said once before, I think I even made a video. I don't remember what I did, but when y'all do the hunt, I hunt because I want to see what I could find.
Yeah.
And like, then you never know when you might get the briefcase. You know, so you got to be ready.
You know who I get tagged every day, and I'm gonna say this: a guy I get tagged by a lot, and I got to get him on the show because I know he could be a champion. I know he's got championship caliber. I gotta get the King of the Golden State on because man, he keep tagging me and like when you see his video, like he be hunting too, man. Him, Master X, Alec the Comic Hoarder. A lot of those guys, man, they be out there smashing it, dude. And I'll be like, dude, like, yeah, I want to get some of these guys on here.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's when I would say whatever people want to get on his like this message somebody. You know, we all know. You know, we can all, and it's fun. It's all in good fun.
Yeah, it's all fun. Like I'm not. Like when I'm doing promos, I'm not, I might be bashing like sometimes, but it's the character. I'm not talking about WhoDat. Me and WhoDat's cool off everything, I'm not bashing WhoDat. I'm just bashing WhoDat T. I'm talking about WhoDat T, the 6-time Big Boy Book champion.
So yeah, and like I was like, man, I gotta have time. All day I was busy, and I was like, I ain't gonna be able to do a video till like last minute. And like I did my video, my daughter was actually with me. And I was like, but she was watching the pad, so I couldn't get her involved. I wanted to get her involved, but I knew she wasn't going to pay attention. So I was like, you know what? I'll just make it and go from there. But it's like you said, it's all in good fun. It's more laughs than anything.
Oh yeah.
And it kind of gets you to step your game up for his, hunting stuff. What to look for.
Especially like the cover, like I think the cover thing is funny too because it's like we pick it and then it's like we gotta go find something to. And
I'll tell you this, he told me like might have been Monday, but I'm saying it was Tuesday. The surreal cover. I was like, I got like 3 days.
Hey, we was on the same.
All my boxes.
We were on the same time schedule because the day I mentioned it to you was the day I thought about it. And I was like, surreal cover. We got a match coming up, and I have no idea. And I was like, surrealism. I have no idea.
Listen, how am I find? And then I saw a cover they had on eBay. I was like, ooh, that'd be an awesome Mr. Miracle cover. Had the little guys floating in a blue. I was like, man. But I couldn't buy it because I wouldn't have got it till next week.
It's Champion's Advantage.
It's like
I learned that from Y290.
I mean, but I in all fairness, I know I'm not going to be around next week, so I don't even know if it would have had to be a rematch next week with some with JD,
yeah.
But. I wouldn't even been in town. I would have been in Dallas.
They'd have been like, strip him, he's ducking.
But I would have been at a wedding and stuff, so like I had a good excuse, But it's not like I want to be there, but I have to be there. But it's all fun though, man. I love it. Like I said, man, it's good to find different things and. You'll be surprised what deals are out there. I tell people like that. You'll be surprised. I mean, because like this is out of all the books I've shown, this is probably my favorite one. The one from San Diego Comic Con because I didn't get anything from San Diego Comic Con.
I like this one though. Like I was like, yeah.
So yeah, I was just like,
and yeah, I know I called her. I call her Catwoman, but it's the same thing.
No, that's when I really should have got the vote. She said, WhoDat's getting my vote just because he didn't know who character that was. I didn't even notice that.
You didn't notice because the tone keeps talking. The tone keeps talking, and it don't stop. The only person that caught it was who, because like, the only person that caught it was 84. But it was funny though, because it's like I just kept going. I was like, "Yo, you cut a promo, you keep going, man. Just keep going."
Yeah, if you mess up, you mess up, man.
Yeah, yeah. 84 said -5 for the. He said -5 for the.
Oh yeah, he did say -5.
The wrong character name. Yeah, it's all good. The tone little ring rust there, but I still came through with the win.
Oh man.
So 2 weeks from now, it's gonna be me and JD Flair, 1-on-1 cover championship.
If y'all need a commentator,
yes,
I'm more than free because like I said, I'm not gonna be here this weekend.
This is gonna be a big one. So we might need a special guest referee and a commentator. So we might do that.
I'll be around, like, because since it's not next week, it's 2 weeks from now. I'll be around. So let me know whatever. Who's got all the? Oh yeah, man! Happy birthday as well. Happy birthday. Bro. Happy birthday. Some people like to
what's
say.
Good? G-Pap.
He's like G-Pap. He remembered. He said, "Where's the birthday cake?" But I gotta, since 90's in the chat. Is my match this Sunday 90 for the slab down? I need an answer because I'm not gonna be here next weekend. So we need to figure this out. 90. If I have my shiny covers, I probably will lose, but I have them, and I can tell you this: win or lose, somebody's getting some shiny covers like for free because I bought them and I'm like, I don't even collect this.
He said, this Sunday, Bear Island.
All right, yeah. So, well, y'all be on the lookout for that. See me take another L because I had to get the one out of all of those matches that I don't collect. Shiny covers.
Man, shiny cover. Like, see, what's up? Thanks, collectible paper. Yeah, I want to see that one. That's gonna be good. So shiny, man, I got some. Like, dude, I should have sent you some books. I could have sent you some books because I got a lot of shiny covers.
I actually found some good ones. All
right, don't reveal your hand.
I'm not. I can show the ones I'm not gonna show, but I got some, these are the extra ones I'm not gonna. They're not gonna be on the show. But I found a whole bunch of stuff. And I just went crazy and bought shiny covers. This is definitely this won't make the show. So, there you go. So,
oh yeah. Quantum and Woody, yeah.
So that won't it won't make the show, though. But yeah, I went kind of ham buying and if people like this, so I got better stuff. that I think is better stuff, that are keys, better artists, maybe stuff that's in my opinion. So, I kind of went ham, for that. So, I can't show the other one because the other one is actually, if I win that round, I'll be, I think, the Jim Lee covers. So,
oh, you'll sweep that one.
I don't know. I could sweep it if because it's 5 rounds. If I win all 3, because I really only have 3 really good Jim Lee. I got other Jim Lee covers, but the ones I'm like, ooh, I could win these 3 rounds. but I'm like, I don't know about the rest of the round. I got enough for all around. Just that.
I want to be like,
that's a classic. But I got a feeling if I make it to that round, whoever I'm going against is going to have that cover too.
Oh yeah, this is like one you have to have. I think this is like
the person who has the newsstand might win. I don't even know if I have a newsstand of it, but
I don't either.
Or a slab who has a slab one, but I don't have a slab one of his of that cover. I do have a slab of his first art in Marvel, but I don't have.
Slap. I still need like slap him, slap.
And then we showed that, I'm pointing to everybody could see the Batman with the poison ivy. I was like, is that a surreal cover? Dude, y'all don't know how hard it was for me. Because I'll tell you like this. Tony will tell you, he wasn't going to say Silver Age. He wasn't going to say Kirby. Who else? I'm trying to think. He wasn't going to say Independent. I can tell you that because I just showed all my Ninja Turtle books.
It's champion advantage, man. I had to use it.
I know champion advantage.
I was like, who
I was hoping he'd slip up. I said, he gonna slip up and say, something with a T on it or something. I was like, because I'm the tone. I want the cover to have a T on it. And I've been like, Ninja Turtles. He'll be like, shit, I forgot.
I had to think about it real hard, and I was like, man, what could I? And I was like, I had to think real hard, and I was like, man, I'm gonna really have to just really use an art form on this. And I was like, surrealism. At first, I was gonna do abstract, and I was like, I looked at abstract, I was like, that could be anything. I was like, surrealism. I was like, okay, I got the grasp of that. So I was like, and I was like Steranko, because I got like the Steranko Captain America. You could have used that Steranko Captain America. What is it?
I wanted to use one of the zombie covers, but I sold it. I had the Black Panther, where he's like, he has the peg leg, and he's standing there and it's all zombified. Him and a few other characters.
That could have worked.
I'm like, I sold that sucker. I was like, I shouldn't say I sold it. I really don't know where it's at. So I don't think I sold it. I think I misplaced it.
Oh, man.
But look, now Evan shows up. That's one of my votes. Where y'all was at? Evan, Uncanny Kyle Walker, all of those guys. You could have popped up. Y'all would have probably counted as 2 votes. Those guys would have popped up. Or my boy Gary Johnson III. I need my people. I told y'all, votes.
Still, your Hunt cover champion, the Tone. You see my name's on the championship still.
Since he won't show stuff. I'm just gonna pull out books. Since he the cover champ.
Oh, he pulled out slabs, ref. Ref, where you at, ref? Somebody get security. Get security.
Oh my god! I'm just gonna keep pulling them out.
Oh
no! I'm keep it like 9.8. I already showed that one. Look, I haven't showed this enough. There you go.
Oh no! Look at you. See, this is why I had to be careful. You see why I had to be careful? See. I just couldn't call out anything. I couldn't just be like anything. Cause look at it, man. Look at the arsenal he has.
Yeah, because if Steve Ditko, he would have said Steve Ditko. I don't know that. He said Jack Kirby. I would have showed that. Ramita Jr. There you go, Ramita Jr.
Like you have to be careful. Like there's like that is like the advantage of being the champion of the cover champion. You get to pick, but. You have to be careful who you're going up against. Like, I had to study WhoDat. I was like, WhoDat's got a lot of big boy books, man. And if I pull the wrong thing out, if I say the wrong thing, it's over.
I'll tell you. Look, if I would have faced JD, because I'm the same way, because JD got some books. So I was like, I can't pick something I'm good at, because JD probably go play. I was like,
did you see the picture that he put in the locker room with all them signed books that he had? I was like, dude.
Yeah. So I was like, I can't do. I was thinking about signature series. I said, well, I could do signature series. I said, no, I don't want to do that. And then I was like, the one I thought about the most, I'll give you a little hint, you can use it if you want. But I was thinking of like, how about this 10 or more characters on the cover? I said, that might work. So I got a couple some nice books that got 10 plus characters on. I said, this JD, he might have a few, but I don't know if he could beat mine. that's the goal. The goal is to see the thing.
But remember, wait. Here's the catch on that though. JD has Avengers. So,
but the Avengers 1, does it have 10 or more characters on it?
Yeah, but he would pull out like Avengers, like what could he pull out?
The one that were all fighting with the Fantastic Four?
Maybe he could pull that out.
I don't know if they have 10 on there. That's why I was thinking outside of the box.
See the problem of being the cover champ? You gotta think it through. It's not just easy.
I would have said this one. You do, JD. You say an animal cover that's not an elephant. Then he gonna be like, my whole collection, I can't use it. Because even if I pull out another one that has another animal, but it got an elephant too.
I'm like, disqualification, elephant. There's an elephant on that cover.
You gotta throw like a curveball.
I know, man. It's gonna be a tough one, but tune in 2 weeks from now, cover championship, the Tone versus JD Flair, the Golden Boy, special guest referee and special commentator. So be sure to tune in for that one. It's gonna be I don't know what this cover is gonna be, man, but I gotta figure it out. It's gonna be a tough one because it's JD. It's not gonna be multiple hunt champion, man. That dude wins a lot.
I think it's like you said, it's all about the character.
Yeah.
It's all about the character. You know, they. I mean, I'll be voting for him just because he got the whole outfit on.
He be like, what's going on here?
It's like, I can't even see the book. You're moving too much, but you know what? You got my vote because you're moving just like Flair. You're all over the place.
I love what he does. Like, he's like, when he talks about the women, he's like, and that fat one over there. And I be dying. I be like, trying not to laugh so hard. I be like,
I'm like, he's yelling in the house. And I'm like, I know the kids can hear. That fat one over there. He said, how about reflect metal weapons? Oh, yeah.
We'll think about that. But we're gonna cut it short because we gotta go. But tune in next week. I'm doing What's Your Grails on Wednesday, and my guest is gonna be Spidey Fan. And I believe this is gonna be my first What's Your Grails where it's like no face on my guest. So, but it's gonna be Spidey Fan. So shoot in for that one.
And then y'all got the hunt next Friday as well, right?
Yeah, we gotta do the hunt too. Yeah, so it's gonna be the hunt.
Who's on the hunt? Is still?
It's gonna be because CW Punk's gonna show back up, and then we got Matt coming on, the boy who had 7. The boy who had 7 is gonna be the guest,
and Biggie Shaq.
And Biggie Shaq, because he's the champ, man.
That's gonna be a Royal Rumble.
Yeah, it's gonna be a tough one. So tune in for that. This has been the hunt, and I'm still your cover champion. And you guys have a good one, man. I'm gonna leave that up.